Welcome to our video about self-driving cars. The first topic we will talk about is lane assist.
Lane assist is preventing a car from going into another lane when the action is not undertaken by the driver. This can be very useful in dangerous situations or when the driver has lost control of the wheel. There are three types of lane assist. Firstly, there's lane assist via warnings only. These warnings include visual shock, like a warning sign appearing on the dashboard, auditory shock, like a loud beep, and feeling-based shock, like the steering wheel vibrating, for example. Secondly, there is lane assist via warnings and possible automated response. The car needs to decide what to do based on artificial intelligence. It takes into account different factors like other car speed and lane density on which it has to make a decision. The third type of lane assist is automated steering, which can ask for human steering in difficult conditions. The artificial intelligence in this case has to decide on what situation is too much to handle, which means the human driving the car must take over. In conclusion, there are three different types of lane assist systems with three different types of warning systems.
And for the second subject we will be talking about crash prevention.
Accident prevention or crash avoidance refers to the plans, preparations and actions taken to avoid or stop an accident before it happens. Accidents can be classified as unplanned and unexpected events given increased risk of injury. Four of the most common new technologies are collision warning, auto brake, adaptive headlights and blind spot detection. These features use sensors to monitor the environment around your car and this way prevent possible dangers to the system. The sensors determine the distance and relative speed of the objects around the car, and some are even able to detect symbols like hazard lights or braking lights ahead of them. If the system detects a possibly dangerous situation, the system will alert the driver and possibly solve the problem autonomously. One fatal flaw in the human brain is that we do not have an unlimited attention span and are not very efficient at multitasking. Contrary to that, these systems can help us cope with the human lacks and create a very safe ride.
And then for the final topic we will be talking about route planning. First of all, route planning is very cost efficient since you need less gasoline. Besides, you also save a lot of time by route planning in advance. And lastly, it is very useful for delivery drivers who use it for efficient delivery routes. I will now go over some algorithms that can be used for route planning. The most efficient route planning algorithm is hub labeling, which can compute the shortest path on the European roads within a fraction of a microsecond. Then you also have the A-star algorithm we learned about in the third week. And finally, in this video you can see a neural network working on a route. Both the blue and the purple sides start working on the route individually. Whenever they meet each other, they have found a route, as is shown right here. However, helping a driver find their way to their destination isn't the only application of route planning. In this video, you can see a woman calling her car to come pick her up. The car now starts itself up and uses the owner's location to plan a route. The car now fully relies on automated driving to direct itself out of the parking garage and to its owner.
In conclusion, technologies like crash prevention have improved a lot in the past few years. The system is however not perfect yet and leaves some points to be improved on.
In the future we might even see self-driving buses, like in the game Detroit Become Human. This idea can be expanded to completely autonomous cars, like this one. This car has no steering input at all. And while these two examples are just from a video game, we think it isn't unlikely that these types of cars will actually become reality. And who knows what other applications of AI we might still see in cars.